Hey guys, Karen here. I wanted to create another video. I'm here at home, by the way. That's Pablo sleeping in the back, so don't mind him. I wanted to create a video to educate all you buyers that have never been through the real estate process before, from step A to Z, to show you guys all the parties involved and what to expect when you are going through the process yourselves. So take notes. All right, so who are the parties involved? The buyer, that's you, the seller, that's selling the house, your agent, the seller's agent, your attorney, the seller's attorney, and most importantly, the lender. So where do you start? Number one, you have to go sit with a bank or a mortgage company to see what you're approved for and what you qualify for and what you can buy. Once you have this number and you have an idea of what it is that you can afford is when you can start looking. And so what's next? You start looking at houses. This is the exciting part. This is the part that everybody loves. You start to see what you like. You start going to open houses. You start to figure out if you want a single, a two, or a three family. This is the fun part. So when you see the property that you absolutely love and you put in an offer, so you put in an offer gets accepted. What's next? Next is the option to get an inspection. An inspection is totally optional but highly recommended because you will learn everything that's wrong with the house and if it's even worth your purchase, or if you should negotiate down with the seller, if you should negotiate price, or if you should ask them to fix certain things that are wrong with the property. Just for a quick, easy explanation, let's just say that the house is perfect and there's nothing wrong with it, which is amazing and sometimes rare. But let's say that that's the case, just for an explanation here for you guys. You're ready to sign the purchase and sales agreement. This is a legal binding document that the seller agrees to sell the house and you agree to buy the house. This is drafted by the attorneys and you should meet with your attorney before signing because, again, it's a legal binding document, and once it's signed, you are agreeing that you will proceed with the purchase of the property. Once the purchase and sales agreement is signed, you are now in the process of the application to be able to get the loan fully approved by the bank or the lender that you are using. So at this point, it's just you and the bank working together to get the loan approved. They will ask everything from you, from bank statements to whatever it is that they need. And this can be the most stressful part in the transaction, but do not be alarmed. Everybody goes through it. It's a very stressful part of it because you really want the house and you want it to work. So just make sure that you work alongside the lender to get everything that they need in a timely manner. While you are working on the application, the selling side is working on their end on their things that you don't need to worry about. But quick overview, they're working on getting a smoke certificate for the property, a final water reading for the property, and working with the bank to see what the property appraises for. When the property gets appraised by an appraiser, the appraiser is making sure that the property is worth what the bank is lending you for it. So with that being said, if let's say that it does appraise and the bank does feel that it's worth what you're paying for it, then they can go ahead and okay the loan on their end, which is once all those steps are completed, the property is appraised and everything is okay. The next step is to close. Pablo's waking up. But let's say the closing is tomorrow. Typically you would do a final walkthrough is what it's called, and that's done the day before, in which you go to the property to make sure that it's exactly as you remember it. And just to give you an example, what if it flooded the night before and you purchased it and you come into it and it's flooded? So it's very important to do a final walkthrough to make sure that it is exactly what you think you're buying before signing papers. Once all these steps are completed, the next step is just to go to the closing table with your real estate agent and your attorney to get all papers signed and get the keys to your new house. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you have some feedback for any future videos, or if you find these videos helpful. But as of now, if you guys have any questions, please let me know, and thank you so much for watching.